There we go. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Pokemon Let's Go Gastly Ghost Monotype Challenge Run stream. That's a long name. Hello and welcome back to another stream of Pokemon. Last time we made it to Rock Tunnel and we got Hunter, who is amazing and huge and I love it. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to go through Rock Tunnel to Lavender Town and hopefully make it to Celadon City, I think, and beat Erika, and then next time we'll probably be taking on Lavender Town, the Lavender Tower, where we will finally get more of our team. Well, we'll get our team up to 3 in total. Unfortunately, Alolan and Marowak, which is our 4th member, won't be available until we get to Fuchsia City, but once we get there, we'll have a full team of 4, which we'll have to beat the game with. But for now, we'll still have to just deal with Sadako here, our Hunter. Although it is a nice, a nice Hunter to have. So, heading into Rock Tunnel, where we left off last time. It's pitch black in here. Do you want to use Secret Technique Light Up? Yes, please. I mean, theoretically, you can go through here without it, but it's much easier if you can see what you're doing. Also, before we head anywhere, can we just get out of our sailor outfits? Because they're not quite fitting for not being on a ship. Oh wait, I just picked the same. Just quick switch up of our wardrobe, don't worry. It'll give people time to trickle in if they want to watch. I kind of prefer this cap, to be honest. Yeah, let's mix and match. We don't need to wear a full outfit of something, right? That actually looks better. And shoes... I think we'll stick with the... Well, actually, what do the Eevee shoes look like again? Brown. We'll take those. Mix and match it a bit here. Our back... way too... Oh my. There we go. I will take our sports back. And actually, let's switch Eevee back to wearing the other hat. There we go, so we at least match. If Eevee has to be here, then she might... She? Actually, is it he or she? I'm assuming... something. He. Sorry. That makes sense in regards to the percentage chance of getting either gender. Cubone. We might as well get a Cubone now, actually. We need to... How dare I mix and match. Hey, Vox. Might as well get a Cubone now. And... have it with us, because we need to evolve it to Marowak so we can trade it once we hit Fuchsia. I didn't actually look up what level Cubone evolves at. So, hey, don't do that. You'll make it more tricky for me to catch you. Like that, because I am really bad at this motion control thing. That actually... How? Okay, yeah, sure. I must look like an idiot right now. Oh, come on, Cubone. I mean, worst case, we don't catch it here and we'll just get one in Lavender Tower instead. It's a bit rare to find it there, I think. I would like to check up on this stuff. I just figured since we found it now... Actually, is it higher level in Lavender Tower? Not that it matters. I'd assume it doesn't... I'd assume it's level 23 here. Probably doesn't evolve later than like 32 or something, right? We got a Cubone. We're gonna nickname it. We're gonna call it Trade. Because that's what is supposed to be done. Let's go here. And I guess since we need to level it up, it needs to stay in our party. We just don't use it. How do I uppercase? Okay, there's no shortcut for uppercase. Is there? Oh, there is. It just didn't register the first time. You on straight. There you go. Such a good Pokemon owner. Okay, so I don't actually remember what Rock Tunnel looks like. Actually, I have a vague memory of what Rock Tunnel looks like. And again, all the tunnels Okay, right, there's trainers here. Oh, right, I haven't mentioned this. At the end of last stream, I was panicking about the level cap for our traded, for our Gastly, or Hunter as it is now. And it turns out that the level cap does indeed raise by 10 for every badge you get. So we have a buffer of 10 levels? 11 levels before we have no level problem. For now, it's psychic, right? So for now we should be perfectly fine, especially because these Pokemon in this tunnel seem to be quite a bit lower level than I am. Which is helpful because it means it takes less time to get through. That face, man. And we get more money, which we will need for more items probably to help us through the rough challenges. Right, I interact with Hunter if there's nothing, or Sadako if there's nothing else to interact with when I press that button. Not good. Is this a... wait. Okay, so we have made everything lit up so that we can see stuff, but that doesn't mean that I know the way proper. And since this isn't exactly a hard place to go through, I'm gonna just check every nook and cranny for items while we're here anyway. That's so weird. Like, if you're a Pokemaniac, why pick Slowpoke as your favorite? But then again, must be the same person who likes Slowpoke enough. I'm thinking of his outfit. Also, Kangaskhan is part normal. I shouldn't be trying to use Ghost Attack. We are off to a really good start today. I should also move my moves around so that it makes more sense in regards to how they're placed. Friendship is overpowered. Can I just say that? Wanda just dodged something twice because friendship. Ouch. Right, of course you are bind, which is a dark side attack. This wouldn't be a problem if this was the real Generation 1. 70% hit accuracy. Okay. As long as Sadako hits now, we're fine. I have to white out now, don't I? I don't think I can white out now. Well, it's technically fine since it's just a normal trainer. The XP goes to Cubone instead of Trait instead of Sadako. So I'll just... that was not... I hate the drift on this controller. Oh, Flintstone could move. Unfortunately, it's poisoned. Well, not much I can do about that. Taking it a bit not so worried about the rules here. The punishment is that Sadako doesn't get any XP. And I kinda have to trek out of this place anyway. Actually, if anything, it's more of a punishment because now I have to physically manually walk my way out of this place. Maybe I should remove Cubone from our roster while we're... No, it won't make a difference because as soon as we're out again, as long as I don't have Fly, it's still gonna take forever to go back and heal. Oh, I could remove Cubone and we could just make a grinding session. Hey Vox, would you mind checking up for me what level Cubone evolves at? Please? I can take it myself, I guess, but, you know. There is a trainer down there. That's the reason why I'm... Honestly, it's probably gonna be faster to not do this every single time I want to go through here. Oh, okay, and of course we have the darkness. This will light up. It's depending... I didn't even see Zubat. Well, run away then. Have I caught a Zubat yet? I think I have. Okay. I know we can't use it, but this is a good one to register for the decks. It's also a rare spawn if I'm not wrong. Okay, it's also... I mean, we're rarely gonna be catching anything anyway, right? Except for the... Yeah. Straight ahead. I don't like the catching mechanics of this game. I know it's supposed to be appealing because, oh, it's reminiscent of Let's Go, which everyone knows how to play because of that one summer where everyone played it. But motion control... You stay in the ball. Motion controls are just not my thing. Rarely have I experienced it well executed, let's put it like that. Thank you. So, I think it's the Fuchsia Gym where I need to register 30 or 50 Pokemon to my Pokédex before I can get in. So catching this is only part of that. It has nothing to do with me keeping it because I'm not allowed to, according to my own rule set. That's the wrong button. I'm gonna remove you again. Party. At some point we're gonna transfer them and get the candy, but that sometime is not right now. I do like the music. Like, I say this every stream, don't I? They did a good job remixing? Reorchestrating, that's the word. The music to be, well, not 8-bit and actually use a proper... I think it's a synthesized orchestra, but it's still an orchestra technically. That's not a real orchestra. Okay, Rock Dude. Power Dude? He's a fighting type person, isn't he? Black Belt Dudley, yeah. Here. Cubone evolves at level 28. Okay. So that means we don't have to actually carry Cubone around with us too long because Cubone is already level 23. Although it does require us to get the amount of XP that we want. Could be Swiss trading, it's just so much work. Wait, don't I have XP here? Wait a second. $1,004. XP is on by default, right? I mean, it's from the same generation as the Galar region, where they forced you to have the XP share on at all times, so I'd assume so. Maybe I'm just scrolling through the text so quick that I didn't notice. Tiger Allen. Looks so happy. Okay, so the plans for today. I already talked about those, so why am I repeating myself? Well, also, I'm wondering how we're going to be doing against Erika. I don't think we're going to have much of a problem. It's just grass type. The only difference between that and the only problem, so to speak, is that we can't use... We can, I guess, but it's not very effective to use our poison moves. Because I believe most of them in there are part poison type as well, so, you know, not very effective. But with this, I mean, we're just clearing the competition before they even get a chance to attack. So I assume we shouldn't have a problem. Getting to Celadon City also allows us to buy... Oh, actually, they changed that in Let's Go, didn't they? In the original, you went to the top of the tower, department store, to get a lemonade, which you'd give to the guards so that you could enter the central town that I forget the name of. I believe they changed that in Let's Go, so that you get it as a key item from someone. I'm not I'm not too keen on that change, because on one hand, it makes it easier to not miss it. It was a bit of a technical puzzle, pseudo-puzzle, to get in the original, but at the other hand, it allowed you to get in there at any point you wished, which in this game it's much more hand-holdy. But you know, it's that thing where sometimes some things don't need to be streamlined so much that it feels like it's on rails. But who am I to say? I'm not a game designer. I'm just someone who's played so many games that I have an experience of what I think works and what doesn't. I guess I'm a, what do we call that? A couch developer? Backseat developer. Something. I will say though, I have been considering making video games. I just actually... in my younger days, I wanted to be a game developer, but there was no education for that at that time, so... yeah, that only became available once I was done with my education, which I could go back to educating, but out of school. And of course there's the idea of learning it on my own, but... I don't know. I worked with RPG Maker before. It's very bare bones. I'm more interested in 3D, but I won't ramble too much about it, don't worry. But I tried my hands a bit on some stuff, but it turns out there's a lot to learn, because not only is there programming and rigging, there's also 3D animating and 3D sculpting, and oh my god, it's a lot of things, not to mention the different programming languages I suddenly need to learn. It's a lot. I tip my hat to those who are indie developers who are self-taught and doing a good job, because that's impressive. The programming should be a bit good for your web programming, and technically once you know one coding language, you can apply the same level of logic to all coding language. I'm going off on a teacher here. Pokémon, anyway. Assuming people don't care about my thoughts on that. But yeah, Pokémon. It's, you didn't see me when you turned? They don't see you when they turn, really? I guess that makes sense, because they couldn't do that in the original, so they just didn't bother to code in that they can walk on a diagonal towards you? Huh. Never considered that. Mainly because I was thinking of the original all the time, and you know, that's not how it worked in the original. I really need to change the order of these attacks. But yeah, unfortunately, today's stream we're not gonna get 2 more Gastlys, because we won't be making it to Lavender Tower yet. I guess, actually, come to think of it, we're allowed to enter Lavender Tower the moment we get there, aren't we? We're just not allowed to go... oh right, we don't have a self-scope, so we can't see anything, we can only see ghosts. What does that look like in this game? We should probably investigate that. Well, there might be a battle against our rival, Trace. Oh, that shouldn't be a big deal. For now though, let's keep climbing through this barren wasteland that they call the Rock Tunnel. It spawned right underneath me. It's huge. Okay, good for you. It's also done. Escape rope. Okay, that's good. We do like those, since we... nice? No, I cannot sneak past. He walks slow. Oh yeah. There is one thing I find a bit sad about the Gastly evolutionary line in regards to the shiny form. It's... I mean, Gastly, you can clearly tell it's very purple, compared to its normally more black, isn't it? A dark, it's a very, it might be a very dark blue? I don't remember, off the top of my head. Haunter you can tell when it has its tongue out because it's a completely different color. Gengar is just a slightly different hue of purple. Which is sad. I feel like Gengar didn't get what it deserved in that regard. Okay, I'm cornered. Aha! That's fine, we'll take him on. I completely forgot to check if the XP thing is on. We'll, actually, since I need to, I keep forgetting to do change up my attacks as well. We'll do both afterwards. Now I have an incentive to really go through menus afterwards. It's also just like one attack, and I'm running out of power points. Hopefully we're out of this dungeon? Cavern soon. Trade leveled up. Okay, 24. What level did I say that it evolved at? 20 something. 29? 26. Guess we'll see. It is getting at least you can tell on Shiny Mega Gengar. That is very true. Shiny Mega Gengar looks amazing in white. Hey there, Diego. Thanks for passing by. But yeah, Shiny Gengar looks amazing. Mega Gengar looks amazing, I agree. It's a shame they didn't, like, they have changed the color palette of some shinies during different generations. It's a shame they don't go back and do all shinies like the proper justice they deserve, because some of them, like Gengar is not even the worst offender of this. Shiny Minun, and it's not Shiny Plus, oh, no, Shiny Minun, the red one. That is just a slightly different hue of red on the small parts that are red, and that's infuriating. It's one of those moments where it's just like, why? Like, I can at least understand in the Generation 2, to some extent 3, that there was some palette, there was some, what do you call it, limitations, where they had to do palette swaps to get the shinies instead. But once you get past that and you get freedom to just, you know, color adjust it, which I don't believe they even do. I believe, sad to say, I'm fairly sure that Game Freak has a model for each shiny in the game, separate from each model for non-shinies, which from a freaking game development perspective is a terrible way to do it, because it takes up so much more space instead of just having a color slider per Pokemon. Games have been doing that for years, but yeah. Do green shinies. Yes, the best ones. Everyone loves those ones. To be fair, some of the puke green ones do kind of make sense. I can't remember all of them, but I do remember, since they look slightly toxic, there are a few that colors aren't bad on. Still tell the color, mind you, but the only shiny I ever got was Trubbish. Oh, the literal trash Pokemon. Ouch. My condolences to you. Although, to be fair, some people do like Trubbish, and they also tried in the Galar region to actually give Trubbish a bit of spotlight by giving a prominent NPC hit. So, I mean, it's not a bad. Is it a bad Pokemon? Very good question, actually. It's not a good. It's not a good designed Pokemon. I don't know how shiny looks. I have no idea how it is in regards to competitive, so I can't actually say if it's a bad Pokemon. That freedom first came in Generation 6, when they literally had to do it. They never fixed anything retrospectively. Not entirely true. Wasn't Generation... No, they fixed... They changed Gengar, not Gengar, they changed Charizard's shiny form, if I remember correctly, because Charizard. But yeah, it's very, very rare that they've changed any of them, which, honestly, I don't understand why. Oh, because it's... The idea that it's because of recognition of what it was in the past just doesn't sit well with me. Just make some in-game excuse for why it changed, right? speaking of shinies, there are pretty good odds for getting a shiny randomly in this game, because getting shinies in Let's Go is by far the easiest game to get them in on console. Yeah, I've accidentally met 2 shinies when I played casually, just by moving between 2 locations in this game. That is insane. Also just because you can see them on the overworld, so it's like you don't accidentally walk past a shiny encounter. Come to think of it, can you see if it's shiny in the Galar region before you go into the encounter? You can't, right? I'm actually unsure on that. Also, do I want to fight this guy with... How far away from the exit? Can't be far, right? I kinda have to go back and get some more power points. Garbodor is pretty decent poison type. Okay. That begs the question, you're saying pretty decent poison type books. Are poison types good in general? I know Gengar's pretty decent. Also part Ghost. Didn't mean to do that. But yeah. Actually, the trek back and forth isn't that bad. At least we get to ride on Sadako, so that looks nice. I'm going the right way, right? Yeah, I am. Oh, hey there, cats. Are we in the cave to Lavender Town? Yes, we are in Rock Tunnel. Rock Tunnel. So next stop is Lavender Town. Unfortunately, we don't have the thingy in the doohickey that allows us to see things in the tower, so we'll go in there and check the ghosts out, but we can't do anything with them. And I'm just catching an Onyx here to the Dex, because we need it later. Not the Pokemon, but the registration. No, Charizard's Sunny form has only changed between Gen 2 and 3. Oh, was that the early that changed? I didn't throw it in that direction! That was a delay and a half. So which that is likely just because of color palettes being different in Game Boy Advance engine. That's true, there was a big difference in a lot of Pokemon from that change. The only generation jump that could communicate backwards. Poison types are incredibly underpowered, the only super effective against 2 things being grass and fairy. Alright, the super effective against grass. True. Weak to ground and psychic, and every one of them only use ground. The general consensus seems to be having poison coverage moves to counter. Yeah. So what I'm hearing is they're not that great. At least not if they don't have a secondary typing. I already forget what level Cubone evolves at. Is it 26? Still 6 or 9, right? Okay, so this is the exit, so we can, well, the entrance, I guess, so we can get our power points back so we can continue through the cave. I could have used an escape rope. I kind of want to save that for other situations. Oh, hey there. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Reseeks? Animations. That's kind of sad because Poison type is one of my favorite types. Oh, that really sucks then. Like that they're apparently not that great. Although I would assume that Pokemon that have a dual typing where Poison is one of them should still be decent. Also, that actually makes me wonder. I'd assume a Poison type Monotype run would be really challenging in that case. So many cool looking Poison types. Yeah, cats, I'm not this. I'd agree, I think. Wait. Gengar. There's Rubbish. There's a bunch of Box. There's Mog. Coffin. I'm not very good remembering Pokemon by type. No, I don't want another Onix. Poison types are super cool. A lot of poison types. But typing itself is weak. Ability stats and movesets can make typing looks bad on paperwork. Ah, okay. Basically just get a Pokemon that can make up for the typing. Is what you're saying, Vox. That makes sense. Ludicolo. I cannot even remember what Pokemon that is. It's a pretty good Pokemon for rain. Teams despite... Oh wait, I think I know which Pokemon that is. Despite by the fact that it is a grass type, and grass type is a big silver voice type. Okay, fair. Oh hey Silverphone! Did a Monotype poison run Let's Go Pikachu and it was incredibly difficult at times. Oh really? Okay, so that must have been fun though, right? Skoropy, yes, I forgot that one exists. And that is nearly 1,000 Pokemon to remember at this point. Can't blame me, but yeah, that's actually not a bad design. We didn't take him out. Hey, that's Yamander. Oh yeah, the Nidos. I forgot that they're also poison type. Hey Steve. There's 2 Pokemon, that's not going to be an issue. Just as a reminder for anyone who might have dropped in a bit later after we caught a Cubone, the only reason I have 2 Pokemon on my team is because I'm carrying around a Cubone to level it up so that it can evolve into a Marowak, which we can then trade for the Alolan Marowak later. So he's just here to hang and get the experience. I'm looking forward to getting the Alolan Marowak. It's a bit of a shame that we only get it once we hit Fuchsia City because that's quite a bit of a way away. Way away? Quite a bit of a ways away? What? We're not quite there yet. It was fun, but there was times when I wanted to throw the card out of the window. Oh yes, I know that feeling from some games. Yeah. Yeah, actually ground type being so good against it isn't... Oh, he gives me Pokeballs if I run out. Cool. Giovanni has Earthquake and stuff, right? So he must have been a real tough nut to crack. With Poison type, I'd assume. Oof. Speaking of the Nidos. Nidorina. Did a bug Monotype run and Sword and Shield is pretty hard at times, for example Fire Team obviously, not finished yet. Oh! Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see how that does later down the line. I can language. Later down the line, given that in the Galar region things are a bit more tough than they are in the Let's Go games. So that's gonna be... I'd assume the League is gonna be a handful. Yeah, especially with Leon's Charizard. Good luck with that. That's probably one of the most scary things. Golbat is an anti-earthquake poison type. Oh, because it ignores earthquake, doesn't it? Stay hydrated. That'll go level up. Yeah, I need to also not be too happy-go-lucky with leveling up, because while we need to be at a good level for the next team, we also don't want to get too high due to the fact that we want Sadako to listen to us. So, there's that. Just a lone Pokeball up here with nothing else around it. I guess that's because... Actually, that's not too bad in this game, given that this area is good for spawning more enemies. I'm not sure why it was like that in the original. Maybe just to make it look more spacious since it's a cabin? Cave? Cabin? Wait, what's the difference between a cabin and a cave? can't wait. I'm sure you can do it. It'll probably take a few tries, but if you just analyze the enemy beforehand and try to work around it, and don't forget that X items can really save your butt. I'm sure you can do it. Wow, we just wasted a turn, Meowth and I. Guess we're smart. Don't underestimate bug types, they're terrifying. Ooh, Whisper Queen. Okay, Vox has a few things to say about that one if I remember correctly. It's a cool Pokemon and I think it's good. Vox would know more about it than I though. Also, if you're wondering why I'm constantly looking over here, it's because that's where my chat is. I guess my chat is outside the game, while the game is over here. Whisper Queen is a cool Pokemon. I like the design. I wasn't keen on it when I first saw it. Or rather, I don't like the pre-evolution that much in design. The Whisper Queen itself is pretty cool. So... shouldn't be far from out of the cave. Thankfully. Or tunnel? I guess it is a tunnel technically. The Nidos were pretty much my MVPs in the first run through. Or in your run through. Think about trying a Mono Psychic run in Sword. That could be fun. The Nidos are just generally pretty good. Like, I remember them being... most people had them as a go-to in Generation 1, didn't they? Because they were just really good. They've probably been, you know, outshined by other Pokemon later down the line, but... you know, they're good they're good. I say smart things. Words. Oh, I swear. Sometimes my brain just doesn't turn on proper. I remember correctly. Okay. I think we're just gonna skip the trainers around here. And now we'll arrive in my favorite town. There's a Pokeball up there. Get it later. Lavender Town. Ah, that familiar soothing music. Oh, you meant Mono Poison, right. Well, I mean, any Monotype could be interesting, depending on what Pokemon you choose for the run, but yeah. First time I played Pokemon X, I got a male Zombie. Level 30, wondering why it wasn't evolving. You know what? Same. Oh, it was first after I looked up why it wasn't evolving, I was like, oh, you're serious? It needs to be a female one? So yeah, I fell for that one too. Sometimes Game Freak and their evolution gimmicks. I mean, it makes sense with the bee, I guess, since it's a queen. And... or something, I don't know, man. But yeah, Lavender Town. We won't really be able to do much here, if I remember correctly. Pokemon House, where love is volunteered freely. Okay. Hey there, Dominic. I can't remember if that... I like the photo over there on the shelf with the... Starmie? Starmie. Are you? Starmie. Are you? It's you when it's unevolved, right? Oh my goodness, my brain decided to forget a Generation 1. That's odd, Mr. Futu's near. Where did he go? Alright, yeah, he's somewhere in the tower, don't worry. Oh, I like the kids' drawings too. This place is actually Mr. Fuji's home. He's really kind. He looks after Pokemon that have been abandoned or orphaned. We'll go into the tower. The town is famous for all the graves made here for Pokemon. They hold memorial services in the Pokemon Tower for Pokemon that have passed away. It's interesting because I think one of the reasons why this town always struck everyone as a really... don't go disturbing things in the Pokemon Tower. A really eerie is one because the composer did a great job of making a song that was just kind of eerie. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes. Really? So there are believers. Are you did you just... Well, you turn your back on me. Okay. But also just the fact that it actually... Smell of incense is so refreshing. Addresses mortality in a video game that at the time was mostly seen for kids. Bit of a huh moment. Be sure to name your Pokemon with love when you give them a new name. After all, nobody wants a silly name. Oh, this is the original renamer guy, isn't it? Yeah, he doesn't have a job anymore. Literally had to... Oh yeah, in K you literally had to flip the 3DS upside down. Yeah, that I hated. It's even worse now that... Actually, let me just read this. I can't ever forgive Team Rocket. Right now we're taking care of Cubone, whose mother Marowak was... was caught by Team Rocket and that was it. We never saw her again. But yeah, having to take the switch and flip it back upside down is super annoying if you're like me and usually play things in docked mode. It's like, oh, really, I have to actually... It forces you to play in undocked mode, basically. Which, I don't really approve of that idea. Like, if I want to play in docked mode, let me. Sorry Dominic, but I'm not allowed to trade for this challenge, so I'll have to decline sadly. But thank you for the offer. Okay, so this is Pokemon Tower. It looks really nice in this version. I know I keep saying that, but you know, it looked kind of weird that it was so big in the original, but I guess this is the archives with names of who is, you know, here. Pokemon Tower was erected in the memory of Pokemon that passed away. I'm a channeler, one who speaks to spirits. Oh right, they're not called Hex Maniacs in this game. I sense a lost spirit somewhere high in this tower. Inky is way more intuitive than Galarian Yamask. Yeah, Galarian Yamask. What were they thinking? I'm still amazed, Vox, that you found that without looking anything up, just by sheer accident. Oh, if I look at this very far in this direction, it's just I'm making sure that the stream is still working. You there, if you wish to know the truth behind the wandering spirits haunting this tower, well, even we channelers couldn't identify them, but maybe with the right tool. Yes, perhaps a silpscope might let one see the truth behind this mystery. One of the few times where... It's that's interesting. So this game is basically addressing the idea that science can make you see the spiritual realm. Oh hey, if it isn't Maddie! What are you doing here? No way. Your Pokemon didn't die or anything, right? Oh boy, I'm glad I was wrong this time. But maybe I should check that your Pokemon really are doing well with a battle. Super confused with my Yamask fault. Yeah, I remember that too. Oh, that was super weird. Oh, he only has 3 Pokemon at this point? I thought he would have 4. Although I guess that would have been our rival in the original games, wouldn't it? Flying type is also normal, isn't it? It is. I should have used that. I knew that the moment I pressed the button. I really need a Gengar. Yeah, unfortunately... Yeah, unfortunately, Dominic, I can't help you in this challenge because I'm not allowed to. I don't know if anyone else in chat might be willing to help you out though. But yeah. Oh, speaking of the devil. Also, we need to be a bit careful because we're actually taking a lot of damage, and I am constantly missing because Smog is not the greatest attack in regards to accuracy. I should probably... I could have burned Pidgeotto and lessened the damage. How much am I missing? Okay, we need to heal. See? Did I buy healing? I did. Super potions. Good. Had a moment there of, wait, did I forget to buy healing items after last time? No, I did not. There we go. Okay, one down. Took a bit longer than it should, but that's because we only have Smog against it, which is not exactly the best. Pikachu at the Raichu, sorry. I saw the name and instantly read the wrong thing. Wait, Trace evolves his starter? Interesting. I forgot that. I thought it would be like with our starter that is normally not evolving, so I guess we just... Okay, that is more damage than I am comfortable with. If I heal, oh, well, I'm also paralyzed, so I can't even attack first. Yeah, good point, Vox, good point. Actually, I should add to my, I should probably at least add to my descriptions. No one reads the descriptions. But it might have been a good idea for me to add the disclaimer that because of the challenge I'm not allowed to trade, so that people know that up front instead of having to waste their time. But yeah, that's not a bad idea. Most people just don't read the description, unfortunately. Oh, once again, friendship saves the day. Keep battling. So Trace is a better trainer than Ash. Yes, apparently. Well, I guess it depends on how we look at it. He's a better trainer than Ash, is he? I mean, Ash at least eventually won something. Trace doesn't? Wait, is this one of those games where Trace makes it to the league, Has he become champion before us? Did I just fall asleep? No, that's fine, we have full health. I wouldn't expect that to do... Yeah, that's hardly damage. That's because... Oh, that's because I'm part poison type. This is good. We will not have problems once we hit the next gym. Actually, I expect the next gym to be even easier than Lieutenant Search. True. Trace did at least evolve his Pikachu. But didn't Ash try to evolve Pikachu at one point in the anime? I think it's been so long. That must have been... Actually, if I remember it, it must have been in Season 1 because I haven't watched any other season. Oh, not true. I watched a bit of the Orange Island arc as well, but that's it. Maybe a Pokemon are doing a little too well. Oh, Trace, you goofball. Oh, shoot! When we battled, we scared off the Cubone. You know Cubone, right? It's a Pokemon that's always wearing Skull. That Cubone looked like it was searching for something. Maybe it's up on one of the higher floors. Oh. You did nothing! Eevee seems to have a rivalry with Trace Pokemon. You did nothing, Eevee! This game does not take into account that you can bench your starter instantly. Okay, let's have a look at these ghosts. Cubone! Cubone! Come out! Come out wherever you are! I don't see any sign of it. Huh? Is that? Oh yeah, that's what it looks like. It's a ghost! Ah! Get out! Be gone! Oh hey, Cubone. I'm a bit bummed out that the ghost model just looks like a hunter with a tail and a different face. Cubone sadly trotters his way down the stairs. Well, that's as much as I can explore here. But technically we can go further up to a certain point, but there's no point. Eevee looks frightened by the spooky atmosphere. So we'll be heading back out. Actually, let's go into... Get out, be gone. Ooh. Oh! I didn't know it would do that. In Generation 1 you get into a battle, but I guess in this game they kind of patched that out. Oh, he did, and Pikachu didn't want to evolve. Yeah, I vaguely remember that. Haunter is so big I can't even go through the door. Okay, so from here, I think it's pretty obvious which way we're supposed to go. We came all the way to Lavender Town on the boss's order, but where in the world is this old man Footy supposed to be? The only place left is that spooky old Pokémon tower, right? That's right. We couldn't get to the top because of that strange ghost getting in the way. Well, we couldn't find that old man, but at least we found this Cubone. Let's get it back to our hideout. At least we'll have something to show for our trouble. Right, let's head to the Rocket Game Corner in Celadon City. Ah, does the little Cubone want its mommy? Your mommy's in Celadon City. Come with us, we'll take you there. That's really, really cruel. Now that that's decided, I think we'd better blast off. That feels uncharacteristically cruel of Jesse and James, to be honest. I just saw something awful. Yeah, so did I. Tell me about it. Hey, did you see? Team Rocket abducted that poor Cubone. Technically, it's not abduction if it goes with them willingly. It's only abduction once it becomes a hostage, which is it will become. But you know, actually at that point it's a hostage situation, so it's not really semantics. It sounded like they were headed to Celadon City, but they must be planning on taking the skull bone it wears and selling it at a high price. That's a thing? Okay. Looking at time, we're gonna be able to take on Erika today. Not a problem. I'm wondering if we're gonna be able to take the entire gym or if I'll have to skip trainers. It depends on levels. But for now, let's go through. We're gonna try and skip as many trainers as we can through the next route, just to be on the safe side. What is our level at the moment? I'm not sure why I took the long way. 35. We have 5 levels to work with. We should probably not level more before the gym, just in case. There's one problem with having Well, we don't really have a choice here. And with having Haunter like this, and it's that it won't run to locations where there are berries that we can find. It's fine. Watched a lot of Pokemon anime recently and know that it's not unrealistic of Jesse and James. They have a very low moral standards. Oh really? Okay, fair enough. I just remember them as being goofballs, but I think that's because most of what I remember them from is the movies, and they're more like comic relief in those. Lost battle over. Oh, that's not for me. Got it. Is it very pure fairy type now, or is it very normal? Pure fairy, okay. It was normal in Generation 1, right? As far as I recall, at least. Don't be so mean to my little fairy. Well, don't attack me then, lady. I mean, that's quite an easy solution for you. Anyway, let's take the shortcut where we don't have to deal with the gambler up there or the bikers on the other side, if I remember correctly. Huh, don't mind if I do. Might as well register for the dex. Oh wait, we get XP for this. Gotta wait a bit then. Firestone. Oh right, we got one. Yeah, that is really not useful at all to us, but hey, it exists. There's an item up there. Can I grab that without getting any encounter? Yes, I can. We can sneak up here and grab it. X speed could be useful, given that we are very heavily reliant on X items at times. We won't bother with that item. We won't bother with these 2 trainers. And we won't bother with this guy either. Or actually we don't even have to, because we have to go through this tunnel. The movies often puts up bigger bad guy than Team Rocket, and is often result in we can't be bad guys true. And even when it is still Team Rocket that are the bad guys, it's a different set of Team Rocket grunts. Case in point, the... is that spoilers for... Can you really... I guess I shouldn't technically mention anymore, should I? They're so old by now, the Pokemon movies. I don't know. I guess I won't. That's a Diglett pity. Oh, will not me. What do you have to say? Do you go often? Department store. Ah, right. Welcome to Celadon outskirts and Celadon City in a second. We're gonna skip that for now. Just skipping all this stuff. It's the level thing. But now, we've arrived here. What do you think you're doing running around here? We're Team Rocket, don't you know? I do. Let's think for a moment. So here, we want to... I wish I could remember where we get the item to open up for the center city that I forget the name of. Because it's not at the top of the Celadon department store anymore, if I remember correctly, because of them changing it up. But I guess we'll just explore the entirety of the town. We have like an hour. We have like an hour actually, as a guess, and I was correct. Yeah. So old no one had a chance to watch them yet because they... That's a good point. That's a good point. Are they worth for the younger generations to go back and watch? Some of them might say yes. Some of them might say maybe not so much. Although, if nothing else, most of them are nice to have just like mindless entertainment. They're not exactly like, let's be honest, none of them are masterpieces. The first movie was very ambitious for its time though. I give it that. The second movie was pretty good too. But movie was pretty decent too. I don't remember what the fourth movie is. I'm one of the few, well, at least from what I've heard, who likes the Deoxys movie. I just really like Deoxys. Deoxys? You know. Each to their own. Classics. Well, I guess they're not all classics. But your good point, some of them are. What do you give us? You connect with friends, enjoy trading, you don't give us anything. Right, because originally this is where we would get an Eevee in Generation 1. So we would just get Play Rough as a TM instead. It's like a bit of a letdown to be honest, but then again, I'm not sure how good Play Rough is, so maybe it's a good attack. Maybe it's underwhelming. Maybe I just wasted a lot of time. Wait, I did waste a lot of time because we're not going to be able to use that CM for anything. The original 5 and the Mewtwo OVA. The Mewtwo OVA I did not find interesting at all personally, but you know, again. Hey, I didn't expect to run into you here. I'm on my way back from visiting Celadon City Gym. Keeping in touch with all the gym leaders is part of our duties after all. Sure, Brock, I'm sure that's what you were doing. The girls at that gym all turned me away for some reason though. Actually, I have some pewter crunchies. I brought them as a gift to the gym here. Hey, free snacks. Oh, and you're probably going to want some tea after eating them. Pewter crunchies can make you thirsty. There it is, the tea. Okay, so we get it from Brock. Ah, I don't have enough left to give to that thirsty guard now. You don't need to hand me the answer game. Anyway, it looks like you've been visiting the gyms in other cities. I wish you the best. Okay, so we actually get it super easily compared to what I recall. I cannot remember if there's anything worth anything in this building. We'll just do a quick sweep. I do like the Meowth standing there looking at the cabinet though. I remember Game Freak has that department here. Not that that's going to be useful for us at all in this playthrough, given that we won't be able to complete our decks. I should have looked up where I can get more outfits, because I kind of want more outfits. I know I can buy hats for Eevee in the Celadon department store, although I'm not too keen on wasting money on that. Graphics designer. Oh right, that's for getting titles. Programmer. It's a shame that these guys don't have a name tag. That would seem like a really nice way to pay credit to... Okay. I like the poster in the background. Also on the side, we can see all the versions of the original Generation 1. It's a nice touch. Also the calendar, now that I think about it. Isn't that... That's from the Pikachu... Not Pachimari, what's it called? Tamagotchi that they made, isn't it? Never had one of those, but I've seen videos about it. Three health candies. Oh, that's good. Health candies can help us improve our HP, if I remember correctly. Hydrate? Okay, so next up is the Celadon department store. If I remember correctly, this place doesn't have the arcade anymore in the same sense that it used to. It's, I mean, strict gambling laws. I just don't understand why Match'em is a gambling game. Yeah, that's super cute. I didn't notice these details when I played this the first time. Or the second time. That's Erika right there. Huh. Oh right, this will tell us which... Card spell. Okay, so it's 3 minutes past. It's 3 minutes past. Service counter, Trainer's Market, Video Game Shop, Wise Man's Gifts, Accessories. I'm sure that's correct. I can't remember what's on which floor. Technical machines. Okay. Oh, actually, wasn't there like slots something that we could buy for? Ooh, Dragon Tail. That's good. Turn, Iron Tail. One. Shadow Ball is also good. We already have that though. It's not here. How about you, dude? What do you got? You got items. We don't really need any of those at the moment. This guy over here sells... Oh, there is no guy over here. I guess I was thinking of a different floor. He doesn't... I can't... I'm not sure where we can buy that thing then. Okay, this is kind of cute. Oh, look at that. They're advertising one of their other games. To be fair, that's a free to play, but you can pay for microtransactions if I'm not wrong. I played a bit of it just to unlock the special border for your trainer card in the Galar region games, but that's about it. I'm glad you two sorted it out, Vox and Dominic. And have fun with your Gengar. Take this thing. If I have to skedaddle, maybe it can expire you to cover for me. Oh, helping hand. Cool. Free stuff. These two are trading. An advertisement for the Switch. So wait, the console that's always been in the games, but it's always fascinated me that the console we're playing the games on always canon for the games for some reason. Boy, I do like all the posters and details. It looks like Eevee wants to stick with the way it is. Yep. So this guy sells evolution stones, right? Yes, he does. Remember that much. I actually thought he was on a different floor. Is this the wise man floor, as it was labeled? It must be, right? Which would mean this is the accessories floor. Oh yeah, very much. What do things cost? I wish I could see the item before I bought them. That's a lot of money. Straw hat, sweet hat, elegant hat. Oh, actually, I can see the hats right here. I don't know which one is which, but I'm assuming straw hat is the yellow, sweet hat is the white one, and elegant hat is the red one? My best guess. I can buy a Diglett. I kinda want... I mean, you know what? At that price we will. Cost nothing. Now for me or for... This is gonna look ridiculous because now we're gonna have a Pokemon. We're gonna have a Pokemon on a Pokemon on me on a Pokemon when we're gonna ride around. This looks so dumb. I would never... I would never normally do this, but this is perfectly dumb. I love it. Glasses. Black framed, red framed, thick glasses. I'm actually gonna buy these. I know that's a waste of money, but every now and then I just want these. It's a shame that we can only give them to Eevee though. I don't want glasses for myself. There we go, now we're really looking dapper. Of course we have bows, bandanas and flowers. Oh, we can put a bow around the neck, can we? Not fancy bows. 2,000 a piece though. We might come back. I think for now, it's perfectly serviceable. What up, Eevee? Eevee seems to be curious about the vending machine. Really? Okay, we'll buy you some water then. Gave Eevee the bottle of fresh water. There we go, stay healthy, stay hydrated. Eevee seems happy that I got a drink of wet water. Yes. I'm thirsty, I want something to drink. Well, kid, that's not my problem. Literally, I can't do anything. I don't think I can at least, can I? Oh, I can. Here, have some water. Thank you for the TM. More free stuff. I don't think that's an attack we're really going to be using or can use. Am I wrong? You wanted to hike all the way to the top of the department store. You better have taken the stairs then. I like that the PTs are around here. Now, we're not gonna walk all the way down. Let's take the elevator. We haven't actually used that. I do like the smooth transition. Okay, so next stop, probably the game corner? Casino or whatever. It's a game. Oh, if I remember correctly, fun fact about this town. I think it is in Fire Red Leaf Green? Or is it in this game? Where if you... It's in Fire Red Leaf Green, where this pool of water gives you 0.5 or 1% chance of finding a coffin or a Grimer, depending on version. It says a bit about the pollution in this town, thanks to Team Rocket, I'd assume. Where is the guy who teaches me fly? He should be here, right? I guess he spawns in after I've got my badge. Or after I clear out Team Rocket's hideout. Am I supposed to do that before I fight Erika? Look at me, Alf. Just chilling up there. There, come on. Almost got it. Ah, so close. Come on, Jesse, why don't we head to the hideout now? Oh, come on, we've already handed over that Cubone to another Team Rocket member. What's the harm in taking a little break? How are we supposed to open the hidden entrance to the hideaway anyway? Hideout anyway. We just need to check the poster with a vehicle on it, right? It's a poster with a vehicle that's the best way to represent us. So subtle. Oh, you have better things to do with Champ in the Making. Yeah, that's true. Wait, isn't this the guy who's supposed to be in Celadon Gym? Might look quite... blah blah blah. I love that there is a Snorlax plush. My sister actually made me one. Maybe I should put it on stream one of these days. I'll have to ask her if she's alright with that though. What do you mean? What kind of vehicle is the best to represent us? You know, those things that blast off into space. Wow, just in case I couldn't figure that much out. We've run out of game coins. Also, please don't touch the walls in the game corner without permission. We've run out of game coins. Is that the best excuse you could have for a 10-year-old not gambling? Even which Pokemon fly in the sky. It's great, isn't it? You can fly in real life. Fly in the sky? Oh, look over there on the wall. There's a Haunted Mansion poster. Is that a reference to another game? Actually, doesn't Pokemon Black and White have a... Black and White 2 have a Haunted Mansion? Or is it Black and White? One of them. Is that a reference to it? I like the poster. So much detail put into making this world feel alive. We're gonna wait a bit with Team Rocket. I'm probably gonna take on Erika. I am gonna take on Erika first because we need the buffer for levels. A lot of Team Rocket members down there. I do like... I say that every time. I do like the music. Yeah, no I don't think anyone's surprised by that by now. Yes, you should, but you don't. You haven't learned how to cut down grass. So this is a hotel, if I remember correctly? Yes. Fun fact about the original Generation 1. It was really just a copy-paste job of a Pokemon Center, which meant that the PC was accessible even though you couldn't see it. I think everyone knows that fact by now, but it's just a fun little thing. Of course, in the reimagining here, they completely undid that, so... That game where the Pokemon fly through the sky is a huge hit. Which game is that? The Pokemon that fly through the sky? Is it a spin-off that I'm not aware of, or is it one of those Pikachu mini-games? Not sure. Alright, I forgot there's an entire restaurant here. I do love these details. And the fact that they... I mean, when they reimagined the game, they could have easily closed off most of these buildings and just done what they did in Generation 1 and kept them really simple and boring looking. But they actually took their time to... Oh, that's what this door is. Okay, the prize corner's gone. That took a bit to hit home. But yeah, they could have just made it bland, but no, they actually made like special sprites and textures and everything and just really made the world feel alive. That's probably why I'm very curious about a Let's Go Johto, because that game was carried by the whole thing with it, the atmosphere and the exploration of the Johto region. So, what are you doing? This gym is great, it's full of strong trainers. That's not what he said in the original. But yeah, Johto... Most of Johto was about the region and how every setting was. This gym also was great. How every setting and every local was like super interesting. So if they redo that with these graphics, and then do it right, I'd love to go through that. Oh, so you want to challenge Erika, the gym leader? I'll have you know, we only let trainers with cute Pokemon enter the gym. Do you have one here? Let me see. cuteness is subjective. I think Haunter's cute. It's cute, it's super cute. This girl agrees with me. I didn't see that coming. He thinks Haunter's cute too? Can I pet it just a bit, please? Or is it just set to always reply with that, regardless of which one I pick? That might be it, actually. Oh, it feels so good. I just want to bury my face in its bed. Haunter doesn't... Is Haunter just a big head with arms? Questions we shouldn't be asking ourselves. It smells good too. You're weird. Fine then, I guess I'll let you into the Celadon City Gym, seeing as you brought a cute Pokémon and all. That is legit so vague it could be anything. Lugia, Ho-Oh, Rayquaza, Zekrom, Reshiram, Pikachu. Is that in regards to cute Pokemon, or is it in regards to something I said? Because yeah. Okay, so this gym is like a bunch of hidden paths and stuff behind. Not here. It's so troll because you can see where you're supposed to go, but it's like a maze, so you have to go through all of it. Well, you can skip most of the trainers if you want to, but we're not gonna. Could be gold, silver, crystal. Oh, in regards to the fly into the sky minigame thing. You're right. Last cake. Ah yeah, Dominic, I remember when... That must have been when I played the original Generation 1. I did something similar. I also just really leveled for a long time before. That back then internet was not what it is today. That makes me feel super old, by the way. But yeah, I had to hear from a friend on the playground that, oh no, these handful of Pokemon you can only evolve if you trade with a friend. Back then you needed link cables to do it. My goodness. That was rough. I never managed to finish Dex in the Generation 1 back then for that very reason. I also wasn't that into the game. This is that shortcut back. Yes, it is. Meanwhile, up here is the shortcut, the path forward. The main issue I have with any gym in any game is that once you exit, the entire puzzle resets. Was it in X and Y where there were puzzles where you had to direct a bunch of pathways and stuff to get from point A to point B to point C? Having to go through all of that just because I needed to heal before the Gym Leader, to go through it more than once, was mildly frustrating. Like, I've already beaten your puzzle, I've already figured it out, don't force me to do it more than once. Especially if I'm gonna play both versions of the game, don't force me to do it 4 times over. I do like how pissy she gets. It's like, you dare beat me? Yeah, I do. You literally challenged me to a duel. Oh wait, that's Yukio. To a battle. Oh, I was about to say, is he not gonna battle me? Weren't you peeking in here earlier? No, that would be the old man outside. The creeper. Also, I don't blame you for not fully getting the evolution things for Pokemon. There are so many ways Pokemon evolve these days. In this game, it's mostly. Is it only? I think it's only trade evolutions and stone evolutions. And honestly, the best thing you can do is, well, Vox will probably tell you in a moment, but normally, without someone there to help, I would use the Google just Pokemon Let's Go special evolutions, and then there's always some guides out there that have all of the full list, and it'll help you figure out how to do all the different things. I know I do it every time because I can't remember what requires what. It gets worse in later generations too, which is... It's one of the... That's one thing I really like about Pokemon Go. If anyone remembers that game on phones. They decided to do away with a lot of the evolution items and just convert them into regional stones. I think that's a brilliant idea. I know it loses the whole... Like, I can see why it removes a lot of the... what is it called? The contextual... backstory for the evolutions for some cases, like Porygon and the upgrade on the Dubious Disc. Literally... Dark Pulse? Dark Pulse? Oh, Dark type move. Do we Dark Pulse? No, we don't. It is better than Smog. Is it though? It's Dark type, so we don't get Stab. We do have, so it's just 80. It's 80. With this we have Stab, which makes it 60, so it's actually, it is better. It also has better accuracy, despite Stab. We are gonna replace Smog with the upgraded Slot Bomb? Is that what it's called? Later on. Do we Dark Pulse? I'm thinking we don't? It's good though. I should probably actually Vox, remind me that off stream I want to talk to you about setting up my Gastly, Haunter and Gengar beforehand so that I don't have to go through this every time. Not setting up, but you know, preparing what I need to swap out when we get there. Also because you're much better setting these things up, so that'll help me figure out which one is best for which thing. But for now, I think I'm gonna not Dark Pulse. Actually really unsure. Because on one hand, we don't have Stab. But it's still 20 more power. Both in the same categories, they're both special. This is better. The user releases a horrible aura imbued with dark thoughts. This may also make the target flinch. I think I already went through why dark isn't a fantastic option. Yeah. I know, but it was more so that we technically already... Okay. My initial reaction was correct then. Oh, it's 50%. I thought... Wait, Stab is 50%. Wait, so it's 0.2 on top of it. No, not 0.2, 0.5 on top of it. It's not double. Sorry, that means... Okay, numbers. So my damage output with Stab is 1.5 instead of 2. Okay, so it's... Oh, so that means... Actually, wouldn't that mean that the Dark type move was like extra good compared to what I initially thought? It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna get Slot Bomb later on. They'll fix everything. Hopefully. Pinsir. Isn't that a version exclusive? If I remember correctly. Stab deals 1.5 damage. 1.5 multiplier. Okay. I thought it was 2 for some reason. I'm not sure what gave me that idea. That does mean that Smog does less damage than I originally thought it did. Not too happy about that revelation, but what can you do? I have completely lost track of, keeping track of what level we're at. There's also a lot more trainers in this gym than I remembered. Like in Generation, in the original game, there are a lot of trainers here, but the gym is so compact in that game that you can basically see 90% of all trainers the moment you step in. Okay, we're not gonna overlevel before we beat this gym, which is good. It's legit just a worse Shadow Ball. But the upside of Dark Pulse would be that it would be able to hit normal types, right? I'd assume. Using Shadow Ball and Dark Pulse together on your Hunter would be equivalent to making it Charizard with Ember, Flamethrower and Fire Blast. Yeah? You don't want to see the Pokemon I made in the past. I believe I actually did have a Charizard with those three. No, I wouldn't have had Ember on it because that's an early game move. But I'm fairly sure I had one with Flamethrower and Fire Blast. Oh, I'm legit not good at these games. But hey, this gym is super simple. It really made a big difference to evolve Gastly. Oh, that reminds me, at what point should I evolve it to Gengar? Probably not far from... Actually, probably next time we'll evolve it to Gengar? Oh, we'll do it once we have the other Gastlys that we need. It's gonna be so annoying having a Gastly that I need to keep making sure it doesn't evolve. I wish that since they didn't include an Everstone in this game, that they would at the very least allow us to toggle a Pokemon to whether or not we wanted to evolve. Actually, allow us to do that in the game in general. Why use an item for that? Why not just make that an option? Yeah. Yeah, do the same thing you did. Game Freak, listen. Do the same thing you did with the XP share. That got converted from an item into a game mechanic. The only thing that's lacking from the XP share is the ability to toggle it on and off, which you have, but remove. So do that. But for evolutions. Thank you, please. Yes, you could hit normal types with Dark Pulse, but normal type, though... But I know that's so big a problem for you right now. I mean, I wouldn't say they're a problem, they're just annoying to take out thanks to Smog having a 70% hit accuracy, which sometimes leads to 4 misses at a time. This Diglett hat, I swear. This just a shortcut back as well. Why is there a shortcut leading to a shortcut? Controller. Okay, so next up is Erika. So we're gonna go and heal real quick. This team was not as convoluted as I recalled it being. And point, I would be sacrificing hitting 1.5 times on grass and fairy. Although, is it... Oh, actually come to think of it, on the grass type, it's a 1.5 for my stab, and it's a 2 extra on top. Oh, you actually wrote that out for me. So it's a 3.5 if I use Smog, at the risk of it not hitting because of 70%. Please read I just did, don't worry. The delay, and also I took a bit of a moment to not, and then, yeah. Yeah, Erika's up next. I guess I'll try and see how easy we can take her out with just Smog. I should look up where to get Sludge Bomb though. Is it in Fuchsia? It's everything's in Fuchsia City, isn't it? Oh, actually, I think we talked about that last... No, it was... I have a vague memory of one of you guys telling me that... I was arguing that it was probably the price we would get from the Fuchsia City Gym, Koga. But someone said that it was from buying somewhere. Admittedly, my memory is not great. I'm very likely wrong, but you know. Now we have to cut down all of these somewhat two-dimensional bushes again. Wait, I guess... Wait, if they're bushes made of thorns, aren't they called like brambles or something like that in English? Am I wrong about that? Might be wrong about that. I'm also coming to the realization that this and Lieutenant Surge's gyms. At least this one, I don't remember Lieutenant Surge, but at least this gym doesn't have like spectator seats. Interesting. Okay, last bush, bramble, whatever. Here we go. Okay, Erika. Can we take... We could stock. Oh, actually before that, I know this is good XP for Cubone, but I do not want to end up in a situation where I suddenly lose Sadako and don't lose the battle for this, because this is actually an important battle. I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, this is the grass gym, and we have a poison type Pokemon, so... or part poison, so... Hello. Lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome. My name is Erika. I am the Gym Leader of the Celadon City Gym. I'm a student of the art of flower arranging. My Pokemon are all of the grass type. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you perhaps wish to challenge me? Very well, but I shall not lose. Oh, you shall lose. Oh, hey there, cats. Brambles are a specific kind of thorny bush, but I think people do use it as a general term. Oh, it's a specific type of... I didn't know there were different types of thorny bushes, huh? And I don't know a lot about them bushes. And plants in general. I know something about trees, not very useful, but you know. Okay, so this should be super simple. She has 3 Pokemon and I have a Haunter. We're gonna Smog and not miss. Super easy. Isn't... she does have a Vileplume. That one is part poison type, isn't it? Oh, speak of the devil. I have a vague feeling this is part poison type. I'm gonna Shadow Ball it just in case. Just one more hit. Make it drain, never mind. Not too bad damage, but it's not very effective. Grass moves. We should be able to take it out in one more hit. Brambles are the ones blackberries grow from. But I think a lot of people just use it for anything that looks brambly. Fair. Fair. Weeping Bell. That's just pure grass. Now what if I've somehow managed to swap this up in my head? And turns out this one is part poison. I guess it is part poison. It was super effective. Well, I'll be damned. In that case, maybe they both work. I don't know, man. I don't remember my Pokemon typings. But I know that we just won in a landslide really easily. There we go. We still have half an hour to go? Damn! Oh, I can see defeat. You are remarkably strong. If we have that much time left... I must confer on you... I must confer on you a rainbow badge. That's English I don't understand. A rainbow badge raises the level of Pokemon willing to listen to you to level 50 for Pokemon that you have received from other trainers. And here, if you'd like, please also take this with you. Mega Drain. Your signature move. Cool. Well, oh, Eevee wants to celebrate the victory that it didn't partake in. Eevee looks completely overjoyed with your victory. Thank you. It looks so dumb with that hat. Actually, we haven't done this in a while. Hey, Eevee. Let me... Oh, you don't like that? There we go. In the face. Eevee's super happy. Okay. Level 50 is now a new cap. That's good. We have a lot of wiggle room for our... for Sadako now. The thing is that I just thought of, we have the T, which means we now have access to going to Fuchsia City if we want to. We don't actually need to partake in all the Team Rocket stuff just yet. We can, if the game is as open as it used to be. Do I get Fly already? I'm not supposed to get Fly like right here. Alright, I need to take out Team Rocket, don't I? Can we take out Team Rocket's hideout today? We have... Oh, we don't have half an hour. We have 20 minutes. We could... Oh wait, I can't go to Fuchsia City because we have a sleeping Pokemon on the way. We can go to... I keep forgetting what the city is called. One moment. What is it called again? Yes, use it, otherwise I wouldn't have clicked it. Saffron. It is Saffron. Okay, we can technically go to Saffron City now. There isn't really much for us to do there. We could take on the next gym leader, but I think I'm gonna save that for next stream. Team Rocket Hideout. This is the smaller one, isn't it? Oh, all Team Rocket hideouts are big. Not as big as the Sylph Hall Tower, though. Can we just head in there? Oh, let's put Cubone back on the team so that we can get some more XP. I'm guarding this poster. Go away or else. Yes, very naturally guarding a poster. As one does, obviously. Hey there, Wanzun. Welcome to the stream. And unfortunately, there's only like 20 minutes left, but it's good to see you. Oh, it isn't as open as it originally was. Okay. That's a shame, but I mean, we do kind of need to get the Poké Flute before we can go past Snorlax anyway. Ooh, oh, right. Friendship. Also, I just realized that this battle arena is bland. But I guess it does match the whole Team Rocket headquarter thing. And it wouldn't have made sense to have made a unique battle arena just for the game corner of a floor. So I guess I'll let it slide for this one. Australia times. It's quite far away from Europe, that is true. At this rate, the location of the Team Rocket hideout is gonna be discovered. I better tell the boss. Actually, the thing about Australia time and Europe That just makes it even more impressive when they managed to... Was that in 2019 where Australia was part of the Eurovision Song Contest? I don't know why I know this, but I do. Where did I open the door? Oh, over here. It was impressive how they managed to coordinate it. Oh, this is bigger than I recalled it, isn't it? Oh, shoot. Hey, stop drifting. Okay, let's think for a moment. Stop think. We could do part way of this place. We have access to Celadon City. We're not gonna go there yet. We could go onto Route 12. We cannot access the cycling route because of Snorlax, and we cannot access the second part of Route 12 and anything after that because of Snorlax. So our only options right now are we cannot access the power plant either because we don't have Surf, which we get in Fuchsia City. Our only options right now are basically just following the breadcrumbs, take out Team Rocket, then go back to Lavender Tower next time. Oh yeah, that's actually not... We'll start taking out a bit of this place. And then we'll wrap it up next time and do Lavender Tower. Oh, I'm looking forward to next time. We snuck against Team Rocket's operations. What a nerve. What nerve? What a nerve? Something. I'm glad you guys figured out the trading stuff, Dominic and Vox. It's super cool to see you two, to see people helping each other out. Yeah, sure, we'll take Golbat out. I swear, Golbat really looks like it's just always... Like, it must really suck being Golbat, let's be honest. Always having your mouth that wide open, flying around. Think of all the insects. Although I guess if it actually eats them, that's probably the most efficient way. Stop drifting, thank you. You're not going to get away with this, brat. Oh, I am. Trust me, I am. 3 items. It's not stealing, but it's from evil people. Remember that, guys. Also, they have a lot of monitors just standing around. If this kid knew if this kid really knew what to grab, they would have started grabbing some of the more expensive stuff from these bad guys. Although then we'd probably get reported to the police anyway, you know. Shh, I'm a beautiful spy on an undercover mission. What's a child like you doing here? I'm just here for fun. You're an interesting child, that's for sure. Let me give you a present so you remember our little encounter here. Oh, we're gonna dress up in that. Just wear that set and you'll feel as if you're Team Rocket Grunt yourself. Although you're too short to be a real grunt, they'd figure you out if... they'd figure out it's a disguise immediately. It's a shame that they didn't program in dialogue specifically for when you're wearing the outfit. Like them being like... I keep the Digley cap on. Them just being like, oh, you're just another Team Rocket. Oh, wait a second. No. We'll be wearing this. Oh, it doesn't have an R on the cap. Oh, right, no, it doesn't, of course. It has it on the shirt. I mean, for as much as Team Rocket are bad guys, the clothing are pretty stylish. Like, not all of the items, not all the clothing, but like the outfit we get, I like it. It's simple, but... Hello, there we go. Simple, but to the point. Controller. We spoke about this before. Oh. Who are you? How did you get here? Yes. If it's from bad guys, it's not stealing. Exactly one time. You should probably not apply that logic to real life. Mainly because bad guys technically is just... That's actually interesting when you really start to... Just disclaimer, I didn't actually press anything. Thank you, game. Would you mind me playing now? Thank you. Yeah, who's the bad guy? Depending on the situation, is often dependent on who writes the history books, which is interesting. But, you know, ooh, that's a normal type, so we're not gonna shadow ball it. I don't like that these normal types have dark type moves. It makes sense, but I don't like it. Like a lot of things in life. I understand why, but I don't like it. But we'll take it out of Smog in like one hit, so it's fine. Oh, this one wasn't faster than us. Actually, we have less than a quarter of an hour. Language again. Less than 15 minutes. We're probably not going to be able to make it through here. Blasted. You're dissing Team Rocket, aren't you? No, I'm just here to have fun. Mighty Candy. That's probably upping the... Alright, elevator key. The strength stat of our Pokemon. At some point I'll probably feed all the candy to Sadako, but it's not important right now. Oh, don't worry, Wax, I'm aware. Oh wait, actually I'm not aware. Oh, I am aware. Yeah, I'm looking at my how long I've been live, and it matches up roughly where with the clock, so I'm aware, don't worry. And to those not aware, I need to leave at I need to leave a bit early because on every second week, what's that called? Every fortnight? No, that's a game. Every 2 weeks I have an appointment. I have a movie night with some friends, so that I want to go to. So, yeah. But we'll do a bit more, and then we'll do a bit more. I heard that you can see ghosts with a oscilloscope. I do love that they have a custom intro animation for the Team Rocket grunts. Okay, I need to calibrate my monitor at some point because comparing the monitor I'm playing the game on and the monitor for the stream, that Hypno is neon yellow, like reflective yellow, like the bands you put on your clothing so that you can be seen in traffic yellow. That's not right. Oh, 39. Good progress, good stats. That's a lot of special attack. Not as much special defense as I thought we have. Is Trade gonna... We're gonna give Trade Boomerang. Why not? Is Trade gonna evolve now, or is it... I cannot remember what level it is. Oh, it's Bone Meringue. I surrender! Big scary adult taking out by kid. It's not yet. Okay, so it's 20 something. We go through this... We'll head further down. We don't need to go through that now. Ooh, I see item. Also see trainer. Well, trainer. Look who finally showed up, huh? We got a word from upstairs that you were coming. Well, I hope you're prepared then. For trouble. Make it double since I have Eevee with me. Well, make it triple, I guess, since I also have Sadako with me. Trade doesn't count. I just realized that I still haven't swapped around my moveset so that I don't have to press down every time. Ooh, critically on top of that. I think that was a bit overkill, but, you know, as long as we get it taken care of. Oh, you only have one Pokemon. I lost? No. Yeah, that's what you get for having one Pokemon. Go wherever you want then. But the elevator won't bots without the lift key. Oh, I'm aware. Would be hilarious if this was the lift key. Attack pulse, that's the attack I gave up on earlier. Oh, come on, this floor has it. Okay, that begs the question, is it this floor or the other floor that you want to do the sliding puzzle on first? Cannot remember, so we're going one up and doing that one first. I believe that one is the smaller. Okay, so we are gonna go this way. Yeah, because any way would lead to this way eventually. I remember doing this back in the day and being like, oh, this is super complex. It's surprisingly easy once you take a moment to step back and just look at the map and be like, yep, just follow the arrows. Okay, so that one stops there, so we can get another item here. I never quite understood how these are supposed to, like, I don't mind that they brought these pads back for this game, because, you know, staying faithful to the original, but I never quite understood how they're supposed to, like, work from a realistic standpoint. That leads us there, that leads us there, so it doesn't really matter. But I guess I should not put so much thought into it. That would lead us out there. We don't want to go there yet, so we're going up here because there's an item in the corner. Keeping tabs of time. Oh, it's the final item in here. Okay. That's good. And since we have such a limited amount of Pokemon to give it to, I don't have to suffer from too good to use syndrome, where I just end up having it in my pocket and never using it. Which is cool. That means I'm finally gonna start using things in this game. That's unusual for me. Way too often I end up having all the items just in my pocket, like, oh, but what if I want to use this on a different Pokemon at some point? Maddie, listen to yourself. You're never gonna end up using anything for anyone. This was the right path? Huh, yes it was. Time is good, sounds good. What do you hope to achieve by coming here? Well, beat up some Team Rocket Grunts. Finding Cubone. I forgot that was our objective. Voltorb. Well, we have a much stronger attack this time than last time we had still a Voltorb. So, I don't mind. We're also 10 levels ahead of the curve. We are high level. We're really high level compared to this. No wonder I can just press A through this entire segment. Okay, I'll talk. If you want to find the boss, take the elevator. Don't worry, I'm ahead of you guys. Guy? Well, I guess I have to call him Guy since he doesn't have a name. Grunt. I'm ahead of you, Grunt. Intruder alert. A bit late for that. I do like the hats that they wear. Also, at least they're thinking of safety. They have fire extinguishers in this place. They're not completely all about evil. Be evil, but be safe. I guess. I swear I say the dumbest things when my brain is like half asleep. Is this the place where we get a segment where Eevee gets Spotlight again, or is it in Sylph Orb's building? I think it might be here actually. Okay. We're not going to be able to wrap up this place. Oh, we're getting so close though, but unfortunately I have to leave in just a bit. We'll probably be able to find the lift key then, and then that will be it. Since we just have to go through the next puzzle segment. It's down, it's down, it's down. Okay. This is the slightly more annoying one because you can't see what's coming up ahead. But it is fine. Yes, we'll take this one to get the item. I can't actually remember where the lift key is. But it's usually, like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to go through most of these maps, thankfully. It's rarely ever a labyrinth. The most annoying part about this part of this place is that way too often when you want the item, your greed kinda sends you back, so to speak. This one? Yes, this one. Okay, that was not as bad as I recalled it being. Ratata. Okay. Alright, the lift key is... Yeah, okay. Yeah, when we go down the stairs over here, we'll have to end it for today, but it's fine. Then we'll be wrapping up this place next time, taking on the Lavender Tower, and... Don't kill me. Just don't even think about it. Thank you. Maybe I should have called maybe I should call Cubone the level it needs to get to instead of trade. That I can remember it. How many hours do I play games per day? That depends, Diogo, on whether or not you mean for stream or for videos or for personal. And it also depends on the day of the week, because I do have a job that I have an 8-hour job every day, except for the weekends. But other than that, I usually spend most of my evenings playing video games. If not streaming, then privately. So I play a lot of video games. It's like 6 to 8 hours a day. It's yeah. I'm not good at games, depending on the genre, but I have a lot of fun with games. That's why I started this YouTube, actually, was to share some of that fun with a few friends originally and some family. And then people like you tagged along, so thank you for joining. Looking for Cubone, eh? I just saw one of our grunts come by with one. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Okay, we are gonna have to end it here. Yeah, we're gonna have to end it here, unfortunately. But that was a lot of fun and a lot of progress, and next time, as I said, we'll be heading into... Well, we'll be wrapping this place up and then Lavender Town, and then hopefully we'll be going on to... What's after Lavender Tower? Celadon City, right? I think. Yeah, because we get the Silph Scope and then we go to the... Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll get around to it. But hopefully next time, or the next time over that, we'll also be evolving Sadako. We'll be getting almost our full team next time. But for the time being, thank you very much for watching once again. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please do stay safe and take care until hopefully next time. I'll be streaming again next week as per usual, unless something comes up. And I'm also streaming Thursdays where I do horror games, if that is any interest. Other than that, take care everyone and have a nice evening or morning depending on where in the world you are. Bye!